Okay, this is going to be a quick little review of this King Tailgater I purchased. I got this off of eBay used for 45 bucks, and it was for parts only. And I thought, well, I might be able to fix it. So I bid on it and I won it for $45 plus shipping. It was like 20 bucks. And I got it home and I took the dome off, and I'm no electrician, so all I did was buy a spray can of the electrical cleaner, thinking maybe something was dirty. And I squirted it around and cleaned it and messed around with it and hooked it up, and it didn't work. So I was like, oh well, I should give it a shot. It didn't work. So I called up King Tailgater. They're in Minnesota, and I told him what I did, and he said, well, we repair them for 150 bucks. No matter what's wrong with it, they'll fix it, and they'll ship it back. That includes the shipping back. So I said, yeah, that's a pretty good deal. So I sent it to him, and the box the guy shipped it to me was a gold brown box. It wasn't the right one. So I stuffed it in there as good as I could. And I got it back yesterday. And the gentleman from King Tailgater called me up before last week, and he said it was fixed. He said the whole inside was messed up. He said basically the repair guy put a whole new inside in it, new dish, new electrical box, new circuit boards, everything, motors. So he told me I got lucky. I got basically a brand spanking new one on the inside, just the outside still the old one. So I hooked it up because I have one of those tripod dishes for RVs, and I've been using that, and it's really hard. I can never get more than 2 satellites. And I was trying to watch some football games, and of course the satellite I couldn't get had all the football games on it. So that really is annoying. But this one is a lot easier to hook up. I just stuck it up into my my patio cover just to give it a shot. Now let's go up the ladder. See if I can go up the ladder without killing myself. So I got it, just stuck it up here. And that's the one I was using, and that one is really hard to aim. This one you just sit there and it finds all the satellites. On this one it's got 3 LNBs on their feeds, and so once you can find all the satellites, you can change channels, and if it's on a different satellite, it doesn't matter. On this one, the dish inside has to move to find the right satellite, what channel you're on. I just stuck it up there. I'm going to take it down. When I'm done with this, put it away. But I wanted to try it out. See, I got a professional install here. It's going in my house. It doesn't get much better than that, does it? But anyway, I hooked up the new dish, and I just unplugged the other one, hooked the new one up, and rescanned it, and it would not find it at all. Nothing. So I was like, okay. So I was looking at the quick hookup, and it doesn't say anything about it. It just says when you hook it up, the screen should come up with what state you're in. Alabama, it's not focusing very good. Alabama, whatever. And that screen would not come up. It kept going to this other screen, a check dish or something like that. And I tried it 3 times. It kept downloading and doing all the tests and nothing. So I'm like, dang. So I finally figured out. I said, okay, it doesn't tell you in these instructions, either one of them, if you're replacing the dish you have already with this dome. It just tells you to hook it up and do this and that. So I went to the screen. Here, I'll do it real quick here. If I can find it. The menu. In there it says go to number 6, which is a system setup. Go to installation, and then point dish. And this screen come up. And the other one would not come up. So I did it 3 times last night, and I was getting kind of like, oh man, this doesn't work either. So I figured out. I said, okay, maybe my receiver needs to be reset. So I went Let me go back to cancel that. Factory defaults. So I went to factory defaults, and this screen comes up, and it resets your receiver to like brand new. I was kind of worried about doing that. I thought maybe I'd have to call Dish Network back up and give them all the information and all the rigmarole trying to get it set up and then get it working. So I was like, oh, should I do it? Should I do it? So I did it. And luckily on this screen, when it reset the receiver to brand new again, it saved all my settings. All the information was saved. So a couple minutes it took to reset. And then when it came back on, we went straight to the screen that was supposed to inside the directions here with the different states. Can't see it. It's that one there. This is Alabama, whatever state. You just scroll down till you get to your state. And I did that, and it worked perfect. And then all the channels came up. It took about 5-10 minutes, but all the channels came up. And when it finally did come on, my HD didn't look that good, and I thought maybe the dish wasn't as good as the other one. It didn't have HD or something as good. But then I go, oh, no way. So I went to the HD setup right here. I went to the HD setup, pushed that, and then you can adjust your TV. It doesn't have 1080p, just 1080i is as high as it go. But there's not too many channels that do it 1080p anyway. So I changed. It was on default of 480p. And so I changed it to 1080, and it was already on 16:9, and I did that, and all the channels came in on HD back to normal. So I was like, oh, thank goodness for that. And so far, I'm really happy with it. It's going to go on my trailer, so when I go camping, I can watch some TV once in a while. Even though I don't really watch TV that much, I just watch my Formula One races, women's national soccer team I like watching, and I like watching Supercross. And other than that, I don't really watch TV on this at all. So I'm not going to miss that. But that is it. So if you're having problems, because I read a lot of people having problems getting it to work, but you have to reset that darn receiver to factory fresh, and that should help. But other than that, it's a nice little dome. I got a pretty good deal on it because they're like $350 to $450 plus tax. So I got about $150, $190 plus shipping. I paid about $250 altogether for it, and my dome is brand spanking new on the inside. So that's pretty cool. Okay, that's it for this quick video. Good luck with yours.